We will need to press deeper into Vash'jir. If we want to uncover what the Naga are doing here, go to the Lightless Reaches, the giant chasm bordering the Kelpthar forest to the west. If you look across it, you should see a cluster of plant life surrounding the entrance to Damplight Chamber. Once inside the cave, it's a bit of a ride up until you surface. But I have friends there that should you a warm welcome.
Hello, Mon. You look a bit more capable than most of them coming through here. Come rest a bit. Make yourself at home.
See ya later.
Can you feel how angry the elements be? They be wanting to attack us and consume us even as we just arrived. We need to calm them. But that kind of wisdom only comes from knowing what's riling them up in the first place. Come sit with me by the fire. Let yourself get lost in the flames. Let your spirit peer into the true threat.
Later. Be seeing ya. What you want?
We'd all suspected the Naga, but I knew nothing of the Twilight cult being beneath the waves. Somehow they are corrupting and perverting the elements, making themselves into these horrors. We going to have to be fighting both of these threats to stand a chance of bringing peace to Vash'jir. We don't have the men to do that yet. Come, hero. We got much to do.
Okie dokie. Who you be?
The Naga are upon us. Aid us in fighting them off.
See ya later.
Before the day is done, you will all be slaves and corpses! Your cave is done!
How you doing, man?
I'm glad you were here, Mon. Toshi be looking like he wants to chase them down. You should go help him.
Be seeing ya.
What brings you here?
They're getting away. These are the same Naga that attacked the boats and carried away our friends. We cannot let them escape. Take these spears and run them down with that seahorse of yours. Don't waste your time dismounting. Just keep after them and kill all that you can with the spears. I will try to hunt down that Fathom Lord. Meet me at the far end of the ledge when you're done.
Ancestors watch over you. winds guide you.
Swift work. Very impressive. That Fathom Lord got away. I don't see him anywhere. He's most certainly the key to finding our captured friends. I will hunt him down. He cannot stay hidden for long.
We shall meet again.
Most of the other Earthen Ring that escaped the massacre on the boats have taken shelter in a cave a short swim down from the ridge. It's tucked midway up a huge rock formation west of Nespera. The gigantic shell on the horizon. I need you to make sure they're okay. There's no telling how many Naga might have attacked them as well. I'm going to hunt down that Fathom Lord. I'll send word if I find the rock he's hiding under.
Walk with the earth, Mother.
Glory to the Horde.
A friendly face. Welcome. Very kind of you to come check on us. We're fine. A Naga scouting force did find us, but I'm pretty sure none escaped. We should be safe for now.
Strength. Go forth to victory.
Predators will smell these dead Naga from nearly a mile away. Soon we'll find ourselves fighting just to get in and out of the cave. Care to help me clean up. Just over the ridge to the south is Glimmerdeep Gorge. If you, the corpses from the eastern exit of the cave over there, to the gorge and cut them loose, the wildlife will pick them clean before they see the sea floor. Just steer clear of the sharks as much as you can.
Farewell. Go with honor.
If you're heading down the trench, I'd like you to check in one of our novice members for me. His name is Sam, but he's likely to embellish it a bit. He doesn't really understand how members of the Earthen Ring work, but he tries hard, so we try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Don't get too wrapped up in helping him with his crazy schemes. Just make sure he's still in one piece and let me know so that I can have a little peace of mind.
Go forth to victory.
We survive. You'll come back sometime.
Been attacked by any of the eels along the ridges yet? If not, you will. They are vicious, bloodthirsty little monsters. They don't seem to show much of any preference in what they're biting. If you're going out into the valley, I'd appreciate if you thinned their population a bit. Not everyone here is as well equipped as you. We might not come back with just scratches.
I'm researching snails. Yes, snails. When you're done laughing, maybe you can help. I'm sure you noticed the gigantic shellfish across the ridge. Well, I'm pretty sure there's something inside it. It has several points that can only be mouths or entrances of some kind. And I've seen those sifting snails squeezing in and out. I'm thinking that we might be able to use the snails to gain entrance ourselves. That's the theory anyway.
Go in peace.
I seen you around here before. Go get him, champ. Keep your ear to the ground.
Another fan of the great Sambino? Come all this way for an autograph, perhaps? Perhaps. I'm far too busy to be signing anything. Move along now.
Don't be a stranger.
Fine. Fine. You argued me into it. You can help. Do. I'm leaking air worse than a zeppelin stuffed with quillbore. My air valve must have come loose somewhere in the trench. I brought spare air balloons. Make yourself useful and go fill one up, will ya? And find my valve. I'll need that too. I bet the crab snatched it up. Pinchy, greedy little things.
Have a good one.
Go! These crabs are not friendly. Not friendly. Sam's endless drilling is riling them up. I know from experience that there's no stopping Sam, so let's look into the other side of things, shall we? Move it! What? Does everything down here only come in jumbo size? Oh, that's a thought. Maybe there are some hunky sea goblins around here somewhere. Somewhere? Thanks. By the way, on your way.
What's the word on the street? Catch you on the flip side.
If only air weren't so darn floaty, or if only those water-breathing spells came with stylish helmets. And either would do nicely.
Keep it real.
Yeah, no, I should have given you a weight belt so that you wouldn't just float away, balloon and all. Lucky for me, you came down here with armor and all. Ah.
Be careful out there.
Okay, I'll let you in on the real work, since you're looking at me so desperately. This rock is untapped. It's probably richer than a trade prince during a great war. I need samples. More samples. Samples from everywhere. I've modified my earth totems to drill through the sand and store samples of the rock underneath. Go find a nice spot and plant one. The shaking and rumbling will probably attract all the cute, curious wildlife. So maybe you can make some friends while you're at it.
Glad I could help. Yep, what do you want? See you around, friend.
Another sample. Brilliant. The rocky riches of the sea shall soon be mine.
Keep your ear to the ground.
Yeah. I'm sure Philora wants you back. That woman has no respect for innovation. When I told her about the modifications I was making for my Earth Elemental, she nearly threw a fit. Go tell her everything's all well and dandy. And tell her she's not getting a share of my inevitable fortune either. She probably likes sleeping on the rock anyway.
Catch you on the flip side.
What do you need?
It shouldn't take long to cleanse the water. Thank you for your help.
Farewell.
Sam's in one piece then? And his poor assistant Felice. Good to hear. I hope that one day he'll learn to respect the elements as more than just a tool.
Go with honor.
You met Toshi back in Damplight Cavern, didn't you? He followed some of the fleeing Naga to a set of ruins to the east, and then sent for help. Find Toshi at the ruins as soon as you can. If you find out anything about what the Naga want, please let us know.
Strength.
I've been...
I know this isn't the most desirable work, but can you really help but be curious about that shell? It's immense. There has to be something more to it.
May the eternal sun shine
Thank you.
upon...
Seriously, if I would have had to endure another shipwrecky laughing at me, I swear I would have gored someone. I'll let you know if I come up with anything.
Ancestors watch.
Light. Must remember the light.
Thank you, hero. There are still much bigger predators we'll have to keep an eye out for. But this will at least give us a bit of peace of mind around the cave.
Peacefully. Live another day. See.
Greetings, traveler. Walk with the Earth Mother.
I remember you. You were there when they attacked us back in the cave. Good to have you with me, hero. Ready for a little vengeance.
Go in peace. We shall meet again.
These are the Naga that took our people. I only need one to interrogate. Kill the rest. Show no mercy, for they would surely show us none.
May the eternal sun shine upon...
I have no fondness for snakes, and even less so down here. Fortunately for us, the watery elements still bend to my will for now. Take these globes and throw them at the ground to send the nearby water into a vortex, pulling in all the nearby serpents. The Naga will most certainly turn the snakes against us, so keep the orbs close at hand.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
It's not ready yet.
What brings you here? May the eternal sun shine.
Good to have a real warrior at my side. Too often my shaman brethren can't seem to stomach the work.
Go in peace.
The Fathom Lord is here, at the far side of the ruins. He's still injured from our last battle. I'll leave this pleasure to you. Make sure he doesn't get away this time.
Ancestors watch over you.
Too often we are mistaken for druidic types. Perhaps that's true for some shaman, but do not let yourself be plagued by the ignorant belief that we are always peaceful. Nothing about what I do is harmonious. I command the elements to my will. There is nothing offered in return. I would have it no other way.
We shall meet again.
This pearl is unlike anything you've ever seen before. It radiates light, and if you are not mistaken, it radiates powerful magic as well. Earthmender Duaran back in Silvertide Hollow will surely be interested in this.
Peace, friend.
And with this, hopefully their attacks on us will calm for a while.
Walk with the earth. I've been expecting you.
Yes, hero. Have you found something?
May the eternal sun shine.
What is this? A pearl? Much more, I think. This is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you for bringing it to me.
Go in peace.
It is clear to me at this point what must be done. The Naga can only be obtaining these pearls from one place. Nespira, the ancient, shelled creature that rests outside of this cave. Why Nespira would submit to the Naga, however, is beyond my understanding. We can enter Nespira's body cavity through a small tubing near the exit to this cave. I must first fetch my master, then we can meet you on the inside. We will convene in Nespira's northwestern entrance.
Ancestors watch over. The winds guide you.
Hello, friend.
Till we meet again.
Greetings, traveler.
Erunuk trusts this task to me. Very well, let's see what we can learn from the Ancient One.
We shall meet again.
I can't believe that Nespira would willingly allow these Naga to take residence inside her shell. One of two things has. They have convinced her to willingly join their cause, or they have weakened her to a point where she cannot. Either one is bad. Here in this chamber, I should be able to communicate directly with Nespira. Let us find out for ourselves. Speak to me when you are prepared.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee. We shall meet again. What brings you here?
That didn't go well. For some reason, the beast won't speak back to me.
Duarn is clearly frustrated.
If only Erunak had not left us, he would know what to do.
Go in peace. Walk with the Earth Mother.
It will take me some time to break through this barrier and communicate with Nespira. In the meantime, you can save some of those men that the Naga have enslaved in the pits below.
Duarn produces a length of rope from within his robes.
This should come in handy.
Ancestors watch over you.
I may be unable to communicate directly with the beast Nespira, but I can still feel some things indirectly. For example, I can clearly sense that Nespira is not happy about the Naga's presence here. When we first entered Nespira's body, I saw dozens of sentinels and enchantresses patrolling the central chamber floor. Perhaps some of the Ancient One's pain will be alleviated if you remove them.
May the eternal sun shine upon you.
You're a tall one.
I'm out of range.
Hey there.
The winds guide you.
Excellent work, hero. Although I'm afraid I haven't been nearly as productive as you have.
Go in peace.
Can you sense it? If you have an ounce of shaman's blood in you, you must feel the sense of relief in the air. Nespira is pleased. Perhaps she will finally speak with us.
We shall meet again.
Everything in my body tells me that Nespira is trying to speak with me, but I cannot hear her. Perhaps the Naga have done something to her voice.
Duarn thinks to himself for a moment.
Nespira's voice may be suppressed. That means we need to find a voice for her. I've got it. The Idrakes have been known to train deep-seeker crabs as battle companions. Use this net to capture a crab and bring it to me. You will likely find them prowling the chamber's outer edges.
Walk with the Earth Mother. I've been...
I hope this works. My skills as a shaman are limited, and I fear that this task may be too much for us.
Ancestors watch over...
Duarin looks at the crab and disguises a frown.
It doesn't look very impressive, does it?
Go.
A trained shaman has the ability to communicate with the four elements of earth, fire, air, and water. This is known. What is not as widely known, however, is the presence of a fifth element. This element is not as clearly described as the other four, but it has to do with the shared commonality between all living creatures. My theory is that the crab, as a creature of the sea, close enough to Nespira that, with the elements coaxing, we can it to act as Nespira's mouthpiece.
May the eternal sun shine. Greetings, traveler.
I had assumed that the Naga were only here for those pearls. No, this makes much more sense. If they had Nespira's power under their control, the amount of damage the Naga could do would be catastrophic. Something must be done.
Walk with the earth.
Duarin closes his eyes, pauses, and nods.
Nespira has just informed me that we are not the only people fighting inside of this shell. A small group of Alliance slaves has escaped and is currently fighting off the Naga on the other side of the shell, up on the ledge that Nespira's heart. Go find them and see what help they can lend us. With their aid we may be able to rouse Nespira from her torpor. I will remain here, should you need anything.
We shall meet again.
Greetings.
Hero, is that you?
Go with honor, friend.
Captain Taylor listens intently to your recount of Duarin and Nespira's conversation.
I see. So the creature wants our help waking it up. Is that it? With hundreds of slaves already picking away at her pearls, the beast seems to be a pretty heavy sleeper. You might have better luck though. My suggestion? Look around the creature's flesh for signs of weakness. Maybe that weapon of yours will find a ticklish spot and force the beast to come to its senses.
Light bless you. Good day to you.
I honestly don't know how we've survived this long. The Naga took my armor and weapons and left me with rags and a mining pick. And that snapped in half long ago. If, to stand any hope of turning the tide, I'm going to need something to, with Ed, as my companions, though they may, too proud to admit it. I've seen weapon racks in the Naga storage areas nearby. I'm not accustomed to fighting with a trident, but it'll sure be better than fighting with my fists.
See you later.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
My time in the Pearl Pits, however short, has made me curious about the Naga's goals. Yes, I now know that the Naga to use Nespira as an engine of war. But if that the case, then why are they enslaving men to mine her pearls? Assuming we escape this creature's hull, I would very much like to study these objects. The pearls weigh. In the pits were much too large to carry, but I've seen the warlords and prophets occasionally, around smaller ones.
Safe journey.
How are you?
In my youth, I was given some training on spear fighting. Stick them with the pointy end, I think it was.
Have a good one.
Admiral Dvorak admires the polearms you present him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just imagining what these will look like with little bits of naga stuck to the ends of them. Thank you, Hira. We'll put these to good use.
See you around. Light be with you.
Hopefully we made some progress. I'm not sure how we'll know when the creature wakes up, but something tells me that it will be pretty obvious when it does.
Be careful.
Greetings, friend.
The Naga must have some ulterior motive with these pearls. If I had time to study them, I'm certain I could figure it out.
Seek the path of the light.
Brilliant work.
Valoran tucks the pearls away beneath her armor.
Now I just need you and Captain Taylor to get me safely out of here. I can handle the studies from there on.
Favor the road traveled by few.
What can I do for you?
My men are flagging. We won't last much longer against these naga, I'm afraid. With the Idrakis' weapons and the Spira's pearls, we should be ready to bust out of here. Follow the wall to the southeast and look for a ramp to the upper chamber. I assume their leader is in there, or perhaps the key to Nispira's awakening. Hopefully both. If you feel strong enough, head up to the top of the shell and look for some answers.
Go with honor, friend.
Target.
Peace, friend. No need to bring me up to speed. Nespira has been narrating your adventures as they happened, and Captain Taylor filled me in on the rest.
Duaran closes his eyes and nods.
Nespira says that she is quite grateful, and that she has a small surprise ready for the Naga.
Ancestors watch.
Thanks to you and the Captain, Nespira has full control of her body. But most of the Naga don't know this yet. Once we make our escape, she will activate her biological defenses and destroy the Naga from within. Make yourself ready. I will now tell Nespira to begin the countdown.
We shall meet again.
Yes? King's honor, friend.
It appears that I owe you my life, yet again. Thank the light that you found me before you and your shaman activated those biodefenses.
Light bless you.
Many of the survivors made their way down into Glimmerdeep Gorge to help with the clam diving. We've been receiving reports back of deliberate attacks from some kind of murlocs down there. The Admiral has to stay here as more men in from the shell, so I'm trouble. Him to get any significant muscle to. The Divers, if you'd be up for it, I'm certain they could use your help. Come back and let me know if you get the situation under control.
For the Alliance.
Kronakai Christor!
Poor things. They're starving. We've many matters to attend to. Not the least of them the Naga. But first we need to get some food in these bellies. I'm not sure what the Naga fed them up in that shell, if anything. But they're definitely worse for the wear. Quite a few of the survivors have made their way into Glimmerdeep Gorge to the northwest. Go join them and help out. With a bit of clam meat, we can get these survivors back on their feet.
Remain vigilant.
Can I help you?
More help? Superb. We can certainly use it. I'll tell you that much.
Have a good one.
Here to help with the clam diving. Get to it then. There are clams about everywhere just waiting to be dived.
Be careful.
Hey!
I have an idea. A brilliant idea. Those clown-looking fish have developed a symbiotic defensive relationship with the anemones, having dismissed anemone disguise plausibilities. I've uncovered the chemical attractor that lures the fish. I have a gyrocoptic thermoscrub extractor that I've brought down to take samples. Use it to extract the chemical attractor from several of the anemones. Then bring the samples back to me for rapid synthesis and deployment. Go with haste. Brilliance is waiting.
Alrighty then.
Has your clam-laden frolic proved fruitful?
See you around.
Well done, indeed. This is an entirely unshameful amount of clams to have gathered. The survivors back at the cave will surely be grateful.
For the Alliance.
Can I help you?
Superb. Chemicals abound. My instantaneous chemical synthesizer is already pre-tested and prepared. Your deployment compound shall be ready in the blink of an eye.
Off and away!
Marvelous creation, if I do say so myself. Ready for deployment. Simply spray the clam divers with a bit of the chemical, and they shall soon be accompanied by a protective aquatic companion. You can even spray yourself to similar effect if you so desire. Speaking of desire, I would highly recommend that you moderate deployment of the chemical attractor to minimal applications. Large doses could result in undesirable effects. Undesirable for you anyway. Likely very desirable for the fish. Away!
Be seeing you!
Well met. Certainly. It's still recharging.
I am listening.
Pleased to meet you.
Well done, my odorific associate. You are both swift and assiduous, if I do say so myself. May your future travels be rampant with inspiration and opulence.
You have a great day now.
You need something?
We have quite a stock of gathered clams to tote back to the cave. I was simply awaiting someone to do the toting. You have proven dangerous enough to be the sort. I highly expect that such a fine meal shall not pass uncontested by predators on the way back. So I'd make your trip as swift as possible. Thank you for your help, friend. It's been a pleasure.
See you later.
Open your heart to the light.
You look to have come back to us with purpose. Was your trip successful?
Dionysaka.
This is wonderful. I will begin cooking them immediately. It is good to know that of our many fears, starvation shall no longer need to be one of them. I imagine the Admiral will have much work for you. Let me trouble you no further for a while.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Well met. Be careful.
Thank you for stepping up to take care of this, hero. I know there are a lot of concerns swarming us right now, but maintaining the safety of the survivors is paramount.
Light bless you.
I've taken the liberty of performing some preliminary scouting. The Naga may not be aware of our position, but they are not entirely unprepared for intruders. Beyond their patrols, they have set up magical sentry devices that will warn them of unwelcome guests. Fortunately, they seem to have sacrificed quality for quantity, and there is definitely a window in which the devices can be before their alarms are. I trust that you can see to this before our other soldiers arrive.
Be careful.
Hello. See you later.
This cave is our only refuge. There's no help on the way. Whatever happens, this cave must remain safe, or we are all sure to die down here. We need a forward post to launch our attacks from. Something defensible. In the eastern portion of the ruins on the lowest level. Scout to the north end of the gardens. The passage, under the main structure, just west of the gardens. And the cluster of buildings at the southeast corner of the ruins, under the bridges. Bring me back any information you can.
Safe travels. See you around.
Our escape from the shell can't have gone unnoticed, but either the Naga at these ruins weren't informed, or they don't consider us a threat. I don't intend to take the opportunity for granted. We strike now. I need you to slip into the lower level of the ruins to our west, and take out as many of their patrols as you can. We cannot risk any of those patrols finding out about our occupation of this cave. Make sure none escape.
Have a good one.
Peace be with you.
Look, adventurer, is it? I need your help. I know most everyone in this cave. That, not in a position to be, about anything but our own hides right now. But I cannot dismiss my ancestors so readily. All I want from you, while you're out in the city proper, is to keep a watchful eye out for objects of significance. The statues interest me especially.
Goddess watch over you.
All around you lie the remnants of a fierce battle. The Naga skeletons are no surprise, but the weapons and remains of their apparent opponents are somewhat more unexpected. Amidst the bones, you spot a strangely prominent piece of metal jutting out from one of the skulls. It's difficult to tell what sort of weapon it might have once been part of, but it stands out sufficiently to prompt you to retrieve it as evidence. Surely someone back at the cave would be interested in this revelation.
Light be with you.
Well done, hero. And just in time too. The Admiral just started sending more men out. Strong sword arms to be sure. But I doubt they possess quite the same awareness and finesse that you do. We were lucky to have you here when things went south. I suspect you will have a large role to play in things to come as well.
For the Alliance. What can I do for you? Safe travels.
This is good intel. You have a sharp eye, hero. It sounds like the building tucked under the Teherot. The far end of the ruins will make a suitable forward post. I will send some men immediately to start defensive preparations, and we will reposition there as soon as possible.
Have a good one. See you around.
Excellent work, hero. I will get some of our own patrols out to make sure that no more Naga get within sight of this cave. We should have the area secured within the hour.
See you later.
Yes, hero?
Safe travels.
Interesting indeed. The remains you described sound much like the sea Vrykul we encountered in Northrend. I highly doubt we will be striking any alliances with their sort, no matter the cause. Still, this information may prove useful in the future. I will think on it further, if time permits. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Have a good one.
Warm wishes to you.
The shard you recovered looks to be of Naga origin. I had hoped to find a strong focal object like this for a spell I've been working on that would allow us to glimpse into the recent past. I've enchanted the blade, but you'll have to take it to a place where we know its owner was. I want you to travel back to the site where you found it and use the blade. Perhaps we can uncover more behind what the Naga are doing here. Or even better, maybe we'll uncover a weakness that will give us a better chance.
May your days be long and your hardships.
Ishnudaldie.
Thank you so much for taking this seriously. This is some of the first definitive proof of other members of the Vash family. Very interesting, and I'd never even heard of either of the other two figures you mentioned until now. So much of our history was lost during the Sundering. It's exciting to have a chance at reclaiming some of it.
May the stars guide you.
I could hear the sound of your trident
There's no
breaking from the
shortage of
gardens.
cave Aldir to slaughter.
The skulls of these Kvaldir are as strong as rock.
A single prong, hardly enough to stop me from slaughtering hundreds more.
Indeed, I doubt much would.
There's no shortage of cave Aldir to slaughter. They're obviously still reeling from our assault. And the city has been desolate so long, I doubt they expected any Naga to contest them here. There have been no reports yet of their leader.
I'm sure that culling them further will force the coward to rear his head soon enough. Shall we continue?
Target something.
It seems you were right. That broken trident is serving you just fine. I suppose I don't get to see you claw anything to death today, after all. The revered lady has sent word for you. She awaits you at the far end of the temple gardens. If you feel the need to mention the heroic exploits of your faithful battle brother, Vash'jir, please don't hold back. I won't take your admiration of me as a weakness. I'll hold you up no longer. The lady awaits.
My battle maiden, you've come to me. The warrior caste whispers of nothing but your victories on the battlefield. And we've only just begun our assault to take the city. You have served me proud thus far. May the Queen favor you, that you might continue to do more of the same. Fathom Lord Zinjatar has sent word that the Cavalier leader has shown himself. I would like you to make your way to him at the far end of the terrace above us, on the middle level of the ruins. Narshola Terrace. Kill any Cavalier that stand in your path on that terrace. We want the echoes of this defeat to ring in their minds, so that they will dare not return to threaten our purpose here. Your devotion does not go unnoticed, my battle maiden. Go knowing that you have my blessing. My lady, I have a request from the High Priestess that I am to pass along to you. Many of the city's defenses, from long before it, beneath the waves, and some of them are but a trivial task to, were it not for the countless Chaldeer that, in our way, we are told you are to be fighting on Narshola Terrace above us. You would do my lady a great service if you would but touch some of the devices as you pass. Your noble blood should prove more than sufficient to reactivate them. The Narshola wards are performing perfectly. I will inform the mistress of the tides of your aid immediately. Thank you for your assistance, my lady.
It is good of you to join me, Battle Maiden. The echoes of your combat, Gerard, your approach, it was a beautiful sound to behold. The Cavalier leader has shown his rotting, ugly face, but a short swim from here, down this hall to our west. We kill him now, and the Cavalier occupation of our once beloved city shall be ended. Beware, Battle Maiden, for he is no weakling. He has many Cavalier at his command. Some Syrakesi witches have been dispatched to him during your attack, but they will be interrupted if you, any of his Cavalier, them, show no mercy, Battle Maiden.
I need to get closer. I'm
Cavalier General crumples to the ground, defeated. With this, the ruins of Vash'jir have been claimed for Lady Nazjar. Her ultimate goals remain uncertain, but it is clear that the Naga came here with purpose. If only you could. You are sure that the answers to defeating the Naga lie within this vision, but the Wave Speaker's magics are, and you are losing your connection with the Battle Maiden.
May the light embrace you.
A battle maiden? I never heard of such a thing. The way you explain it, it sounds like the Naga forces are far greater in scope than the Admiral could possibly have realized. We might be able to learn more through the Blade if we can. Other locations where this battle maiden present, but the information makes me for the Admiral and his soldiers. We must warn them.
Remain vigilant.
The Admiral used the information you gathered for him to make a forward post onto the terrace to our west. He's been preparing there for some kind of attack against the Naga. You should go to him immediately and inform him of the scope of what you've witnessed. Our force is small, and I fear for our soldiers if we charge in too recklessly. Take my seahorse. It knows the way.
Safe journey.
Actually, I'm more of a morning elf.
Hello.
Good to see you again, hero. I almost thought we'd lost you to the Wave Speaker's fool errand. Did anything come of it?
See you later.
I see. The news you bring is grim, but I was not entirely unprepared for such possibilities. Without any effective scouting of Naga numbers, I knew our plan was risky. But that's why we established this forward post. Let me put it to you plainly. If we do not keep the Naga off balance, they will bring the fight to us. We do not have the structures or the men to mount a defense. So that is not an option. We need more time. Can you thin their numbers to the south?
See you around.
What can I do for you?
I overheard your conversation with the Admiral. I know what we're doing sounds insane, but we really don't have much choice. There are people back at that cave that are depending on us. I've stationed lookouts on various ledges in the immediate area. They're burning ammo fast on the scattered Naga scouts. Can you bring them more crossbow bolts to buy us some extra time?
Go with honor, friend.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, I've been scrambling to prepare for the Admiral's assault. He's got high hopes and high plans to blow all kinds of things sky high or water high. That would do. Blowing things high takes explosives. I don't have explosives. It's saddening. Very saddening. I've been properly inspired to improvise, though. And the solution has become apparent. The bulbs on the seaweed hanging from the ruins contain a surprisingly volatile gas. Maybe you might gather some for me. Pretty please?
Be seeing you!
An ancient, slightly cracked slab of stone with an immense number of inscriptions etched on all sides. We were unable to decipher the language, but the sheer amount of text and the semi-ornate nature of the stone suggest that this might significant value. Livia Dreamwaker, back with the Nespira survivors, is looking for something exactly like this.
Need help?
You are perhaps the most dependable person I've ever met. I wish I could have more men half as thorough as you.
Light bless you.
You need something?
More Naga are amassing to the south than reported to, it seems. We shall have to move quickly then.
See you around.
Goddess bless you.
Huh. Did you see the Admiral giving me dirty looks? And decide to throw some sympathy my way? I've pretty much lost hope of making him that these ruins us some opportunity too, some usefulness out of this whole mess. I'd actually hoped that you might turn up again. You seem like the only one I can rely on. Wait, what's that you have there?
Ashafela.
Brilliant. It will take me a while to translate. But this is precisely the kind of find I was hoping for. There's no knowing if we will it out of this place. But if it down to it, I will find a way to this to the surface in hopes that it will one day be. Thank you again, hero. Here, perhaps I have something that may be of use to you.
Illumined by your
Need assistance?
Tick tock, and always in such a hurry. No time for innovation. What I wouldn't give for a lab again.
Off and away.
You are brave indeed. I have seen you battling all manner of murloc naga and pointy-toothed fish, but that was nothing. The way you just sling those kelp bulbs under your arm like that is a whole new kind of fearless. Boom! You could blow up at any second. You're my kind of hero.
Alrighty then.
Hey there.
We have everything we need to begin the attack. If your claims were correct, you would do well to make sure you cling tight to your mounts as we make the attack. Anyone who gets caught in the open water isn't likely to outswim a Naga. Kill as many as you, as we, the attack, and we'll rendezvous on the broken ledge of the terrace above once we've had our explosives. Hopefully by that point, there will be few enough that we can finish them off the old-fashioned way.
Safe travels.
Can I help you?
Good day to you.
You did great up there. You devastated their ranks, but there were far more than we accounted for. And most of our men went down out there. We'll need to hold this position as long as possible to buy them time. Hopefully some of them will still make it to the window.
Have a good one.
Vicious lamps. They did a lot of damage with those spears.
The Admiral winces slightly as he clutches a wound on his side.
We'll hold here as long as we can for all the men to make it. I need someone to scout their numbers to see how much damage we did. One of the biggest groups of them was around the corner on the northwest portion of this round tent, and the other was a bit farther to the north in a small tunnel, also on this middle level of the ruins. Up for some scouting?
See you around.
Greetings.
That was a disaster. Most of our men went down to spears before making it anywhere near the rendezvous. We're only going to be able to hold this position for so long before the Naga overrun us. We need to get out there to the southwest and save as many of the men as we can find. Do anything you can. They won't last long. Please hurry.
For the Alliance.
Blessings upon you. Favor the road, traveler.
Greetings. For the Alliance. Hey there. Have a good one.
What can I do for you?
Still so many. They must want something very important here to come in such numbers. I will be honest with you, hero, because you deserve a respect. I don't know how much hope there is. We will retreat shortly, but we won't be able to defend ourselves when they strike back. We don't have anywhere to run. We're running out of options. I'm sorry. I should keep such thoughts to myself. Do me a favor and don't mention any of that to the men. I'll figure something out.
Safe travels. Well met.
Thank you. Truly. We need to get these men moving as soon as possible. I'll meet you back at the forward post soon, I'm sure.
Open your heart to the light.
Look, I know this is asking a lot during a time like this, but I need you to tear yourself away from this defeat for a moment. I will attend to these soldiers. You need to find the location of that battle with the Cavalier General to the west that you told me about. You should be able to glimpse more of the Battle Maiden's experiences from there. I have a strong feeling that the key to defeating these Naga will lie with that Battle Maiden. Please hurry. I will do everything I can to buy you time.
May your days be long and your heart.
Lady Syracuse has begun preparations for the ritual of summoning, but the crucible of Nazsharin has been stolen from us. The Cavalier have surely taken it with them as they retreated to shallower waters. Speak to the caste leaders to secure a war party, and then lead them in retrieving the artifact from Beel Aran Ridge to the east. I trust you, my battle maiden, for you have never failed in any task that I have given you. As I am revered to the Queen, so are you revered to me. Go with my blessings.
Reinforcements have begun to circle the waters around the ledge, preparing for the attack. They await only your lead. I know that you, like our revered lady, have unfortunate streaks of mercy that you succumb to at times. I would advise against such kindnesses this day. The Kvaldir are proud, and they will strike back if we do not cripple them completely. Kill all that you find. Sadly, I have the inglorious task of making sure none return to the city, so you can go have all of the fun. I will cheer you on, though. Of course. Our revered lady has sent me to aid you in your task. She wants you to retrieve the stolen crucible of Vash'jir and bring it back here as soon as you can. She grows impatient to start the ritual of summoning, so that we might fully begin our preparations for war.
It is too far away.
The High Shaman are in the buildings nearby, chanting and taunting, but not daring to approach me. These Kvaldir find their courage and strength only in the mist. They are a pitiful nuisance beneath the waves. I came bearing a message. If your ladyship has the time, bring a High Shaman to my feet that I might deliver this message to him and his people.
All that remains is to inform Lady Vash'jir of her success.
If your ladyship has the time. My scythe is sated. Thank you, my lady. Not one slipped through to the bridge. Not one. It was very boring. I'd appreciate it if you share it a little next time.
Well done, my battle maiden. This crucible will serve as a font of power for our summoning ritual. With it, Syrakus will beckon our allies from the depths to bolster our already swelling forces.
Blessings upon you.
You're finished. Just in time. I don't think we could have held them much longer. An artifact? Could this be something we can use against the Naga? I suppose that would require finding it. We may have to attend to more pressing matters first, until an opportunity to pursue this further presents itself.
Seek the path of the light.
You'll have to catch me up more later. Right now, we need to get out of here before more Naga push in. Make your way back to the forward post on the level below us. Take my seahorse. We will meet you back there shortly.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
King's honor, friend.
You made it. After the attack at the forward post, I thought we might be the only ones left. I'm very glad to see you.
Be careful.
Jorlan and Hexescrub left to find a way to contact help. The trade lanes aren't far, so there might be a chance of success, but I'm wary to let anyone get their hopes up. In truth, we don't have any other options. We're not likely to last much longer here. The Naga will find us eventually and, well, you saw how many of them there were. You should go find the two of them on Bailarung Ridge to the southeast. I'll keep everyone here safe as long as I can.
Go with honor, friend.
Assistance?
Impeccable timing, like clockwork. Trouble comes, you come. Save the day. Clockwork, we've devised our brilliant plan. Gloriously simple, barring the hostility of local life. Simpler yet with a U available.
Off and away. You have a great day now.
We must always come prepared. Prepared with gear. Prepared with plans. Prepared with gear plans. All of the ships in all of the Alliance fleets still a survival kit. A lot of our tools came from a survival kit. My balloon came from a survival kit too. But now it's gone. I need another survival kit. There's a ship to the southeast-ish. Let's hope that the survivors were dumb and didn't take the survival kit. More survival kit for us.
Be seeing you. Alrighty then.
Survival kits never have any rope. It makes no sense. No sense at all. And I bet those Cavaldir have rope. They're always riding around in boats, tying knots, dressing in nets. Go take some rope from them. I must have it for our plan to work. Absolutely must.
Be seeing you.
Can I help you?
Hector Scrub came out here with a balloon of some sort that he retrieved from one of our ships. He tried to float it to the top, but those mudskinned scroungers came out of nowhere and swarmed the thing. He's got an idea for another balloon, but we need to make sure that the past doesn't repeat itself. I need you to kill off those gill goblins, or at the very least, enough of them to make them a bit more wary of us.
For the Alliance.
You're a tall one.
A whole big box of amazing. That's what it is. I need more amazing in my life. Don't worry, I'll share.
Off and away.
Let me see. Let me see. Flare gun. Balloon. No rope. Me. Never any rope. Terribly impractical. If you do ask me, rope should be mandatory.
You have a great day now. Alrighty then.
The rope ties the whole plan together.
You have a great day now.
This is great. I love it. It should work, Per. Ew. Is this stuff braided with hair? Doesn't matter. Almost done. This thing will be ready in the twist of a rope.
Alrighty then.
Less gill goblins is good. I'm glad that they're so primitive. I don't think I'd want to be dealing with air roof aquatic tech freaks right now. Not at all.
Off and away.
All done. I'm confident it will work, and not a scrounger in sight to pop a hole in it this time. Fortuitous. Yorlin already swam up to catch it. Swam up and stopped to wait for it. He said you'd get the honors, though. Yorlin's nice like that. Go to the top with the balloon, take the flare gun from the crate, and scan the horizon for Alliance ships. If you see any, fire the flare towards them. That's it. All there is to it. Swim, floating, flare, rescue, in with shine. That last part's my favorite.
Be seeing you.
What can I do for you?
Perfect. There's no way they missed that, fighting or not.
Have a good one.
They'll probably send a skiff over, which may take a bit. I'll stay here to make contact. You need to return to the cave immediately and let them know that rescue is on its way. We can only hope that the Naga have not found them yet. Go, swim fast.
See you later.
King's honor, friend.
That is the best news I've heard in what seems like an eternity. We'll get the survivors moving over there to the surface as soon as possible. Perhaps we can forget that this whole nightmare ever happened. Thank you, hero. I'm not sure there's anything I can do to repay you for everything you've managed to accomplish in this ocean. But I will try to find a way. You should consider meeting us at the ships later. When you finish, saying your goodbyes to the Naga.
Light bless you.
Warm wishes to you.
What you told me of the Naga before has been plaguing my mind. Who are the allies they're summoning? Do we really think they can defeat the Tidehunter? Escaping this cave brings a degree of relief, but our purpose here remains. I'm hoping you will be willing to seek answers from the Battle Maiden one last time. There's only one place that I can think of where they would have taken the artifact. The temple atop the ruins. It's sure to be well guarded. Proceed carefully.
Remain vigilant.
Ah, Battle Maiden, you carry with you the word and the will of Our Lady. I might ask a favor of you? I need Fathom Caller Vash'jir and my Tide Priestesses to return so that we can begin the ritual. Can you carry my will to them as such? You should find them spread upon the temple terrace. Vash'jir will be at the stairs to the north. Find my honor guard on the field of battle and relieve them of their foes. I need them to return to guard the priestesses immediately. I will hold the entrance. Be swift. Battle Maiden. I will attend to the Eastern Bridge. I need you to attend to the temple itself. The ritual must not be interrupted. The Khaldir have proved a greater threat than we anticipated, but our plans are not hindered in the least. As our allies arrive, we will have a force more than sufficient to usurp the Tidehunter. All that remains is to ensure that the ritual of summoning is completed. We are to begin the ritual immediately, and you are to see to it that we are not interrupted. Slaughter any Khaldir that enter the temple. See to it that my priestesses live to see their task complete, no matter the cost. Vash'jir is to be taken at his word. Lady Nazjar's honor guard should be sufficient to see the rest of the ritual through. Get to the bridge on the east quickly. Lady Nazjar and the Fathom Lord should be there with whatever forces remain. Follow Our Lady's direction, as always. Hold the bridge until we can complete the ritual. Once our allies arrive, the Khaldir will be doomed. Stand with us, Battle Maiden. We shall not fall this day. I'm out of range.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
You should have left this city to the waves!
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Disease upon the sea. You should have left this city.
I could ask for no more proficient a battle maiden than you. You have done yourself a great honor this day.
Kronakai Christor!
Minions of the old god? Two very potent foes have joined forces then. Their hope to defeat the Tidehunter may not be so foolish after all. Hero, we can't let that happen. If Vash'jir defeats the Tidehunter and takes his power for herself, I'm not sure any number of us could ever hope to oppose her on the seas. The first step is clear at least. We need to hunt down the fiend that destroyed our ships. The Navy was confident enough to bring in a new fleet. Perhaps they have a plan.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Captain Taylor and many of the other survivors have already made their way to the surface. I'm sure some are just to rid themselves of this place for good. But we still have work to. If we're to stop the Naga from invading the plane of water, first we need to set eyes on the tentacled fiend that destroyed our ships when we first arrived. We don't want a repeat of that nightmare. Hexa, screw up lefties behind for you. They should speed your trip up a bit.
Favor the road, travel.
Greetings.
You made it out. Good to see you, hero. It's good to be out of the water for a bit, and to have some resources at our disposal again. I'm sure many of the boys would. Anything to around and head home after what we've been though. But we still have a grim task ahead. What about you? Want to stick it through to the end with us? I wouldn't blame you if you've had your fill.
Light bless you.
We've located the beast that destroyed our ships. It makes its lair in Dark Break Cove, a giant underwater cavern bordering the abyss. This time we're ready. The gnomes have been engineering a beauty for us back at Stormwind, and it's packing firepower that'll make that fiend wet itself. When the Pincer X2 pulls up to dock beside the ship, make your way on board and help out however you can. We'll be right behind you.
For the Alliance.